The lie of perfection. Are you exhausted from constantly trying to control your worth to mold yourself into what you think you should be? The world whispers a deceptive mantra: strive, achieve, be perfect. We measure our value against an impossible, ever-shifting social standard. And the outcome is always the same: depletion and perpetual anxiety. We feel fundamentally flawed, never quite good enough. But what if that relentless pursuit of self-improvement is the very thing holding you back from joy? What if there was another way? A path to deep, unshakable self-acceptance. Found not through striving, but through a profound act of spiritual surrender. Phase 1. Self-love is acceptance. Theological foundation. True self-love isn't about fixing yourself. It's about seeing and accepting the magnificent masterpiece God has already created. We often forget the divine artistry that went into our existence. Think about the profound truth: you were intricately designed, wonderfully made, bearing His very image. The psalmist knew this when he declared in Psalm 139 verse 14, "I praise you because I am fearfully and wonderfully made. Your works are wonderful." This isn't a suggestion. It's a divine declaration of your worth. The moment you fully embrace your creation, your strengths, your weaknesses, your past mistakes, and your current flaws, you begin to truly accept yourself because you are accepting God's perfect design. Phase 2. The block is control, the spiritual struggle. If acceptance is this simple, a gift of faith, why is it so hard to receive? Because we cling fiercely to the illusion of control. We want to be the sole author of our lives, dictating every plot twist, instead of trusting ourselves as the beloved character in God's grand, eternal story. We write our own rigid scripts, demanding specific career outcomes, perfect timelines, and flawless versions of ourselves. When reality inevitably diverges from our personal script, we don't adjust, we collapse. We spiral into self-judgment and intense self-dislike. This profound lack of self-acceptance is nearly always rooted in a futile attempt to force our limited, flawed plan instead of confidently trusting His infinite, perfect one. The key to unlocking lasting self-acceptance isn't about fighting to achieve it, but about surrendering to the grace that already holds it for you. This is not a one-time crisis moment. It is a daily, conscious choice. You may recognize the power of this surrender in the profound Serenity Prayer, a cornerstone of recovery programs around the world. It says, "God, grant me the serenity to accept the things I cannot change, the courage to change the things I can, and the wisdom to know the difference." This prayer is powerful because it hands back control. You can adopt this prayer or use this simpler practice right now, the 5-second surrender prayer. The instant you feel the cold weight of self-judgment, when anxiety starts to creep in, or when you are simply unsure of what to do next, stop. Take one deep breath and sincerely say, "God, I surrender my expectations for today and accept your design for me. Amen." Repeat it often. Whisper it into your heart. Make it your daily anchor. This small, powerful act of surrender shifts the immense burden of perfection from your struggling human shoulders to His capable, loving hands. The promise of lasting peace. You are never, and can never be, outside of God's redemptive plan. Your sole job, your greatest freedom, is to trust the author of your story. Embrace the profound lightness that comes from finally letting go of the need to control. When you choose to surrender, you stop fighting against your own nature and start living fully in the abundant grace that was always meant for you. If this message brought peace to your heart, type "I surrender" in the comments below, and share this video with one person who desperately needs to hear this truth. Let's cultivate a global community built on grace and deep self-acceptance together.